Jackson. That's complete to Sharp. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Let's get it.
On second down, here's Barkley. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
You got 3 down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the more.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Don't let him breathe. Protein spill. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
You better be afraid of me.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
Not here.
Mike 50.
On second down, here's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Deuce.
They'll try and run for it. And all the way to the opposite 48. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Hey, Delta.
From the 44, Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. On third down, it's Jackson, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on fourth down? So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Here's Jackson to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Khalil Mack providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Watch out for Hill on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Watch the backer. Watch the backer.
Where's 52? Watch 52.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll hit Jackson, complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
On 52. Hey, orbit. Check now. Hey, tight.
Hey, switch. Switch.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
You don't want it. Hey, check 24. Watch 20 go.
Now it's Jackson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
SOS. Watch motion.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Squeeze, double.
They'll run it. Here's Okoye. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Now a carry for Okoye. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Christian Okoye, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Jackson on first down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Jackson, they set up the screen to Bo. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 26, check 26.
They go play action now. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. After the sack on first down, Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Come on, D.
From the gun, Jackson, and he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like...
And the pressure gets to him again. Khalil Mack. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On first down, it's Jackson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard.